Okay, so what the heck is a HireVue interview, and how do I pass it? And most importantly, why is everyone doing it? Also robots? AI? Treat it like any other interview, even when I'm just talking to camera? Just be yourself? What the? If you feel overwhelmed, just know that you're not alone. I first encountered HireVue interviews when I was applying for my MBA, and I had to submit my first one-way interview. After that, every single job I applied to required that I submit a HireVue or one-way interview. And just like you, I spent hours on Google trying to figure out what the heck is going on with these interviews. And if you think these interviews suck, you're right, they do suck. They're a horrible experience to go through. But no worries, I'm here to give you an insider look on how HireVue works, so you understand what you're up against and therefore can practice and ace that interview. So a HireVue or a one-way interview is an interview where the questions are decoupled from the answers. Admittedly, there are some advantages to this. This means that you can answer the interview at any time you like, at 3 in the morning if that's your thing. You'll get some time to read and prepare your answer. Usually that will be between 30 and 60 seconds. After the prep time is up, you'll have to record your answer. Normally, you'll be given between 60 and 120 seconds to record. After that, another question will be displayed and the process will repeat itself until there are no more questions. But what these one-way interview platforms don't tell you is that the AI that is scoring your answers isn't scoring you against all the other applicants in your cohort. They're actually scoring you against all the current employees at the company you're applying to, which are top performers. Yep, you heard it right. You are being scored against the people who already have your dream job and are extraordinarily good at it. So right away, the bar is set pretty high. And unfortunately, you really do have your work cut out for you. And this is just the beginning. These AI interview platforms use over 25,000 data points from the interview recordings to rank you. So this goes way beyond just being yourself and simple pre-interview prep. Many strong candidates unfortunately fail to get past these one-way interviews or HireVues simply because a good answer is not enough. You literally have to make sure that you get on the AI's good side and that you pray that you scored highly on a bunch of hidden criteria. Among some data points they track are eye contact, enthusiasm, whether you smile, rate of speech, and facial expressions. Some companies, especially those doing mass hires, will hire you based off the AI interview alone. There won't be any follow-up by a human or any other interview. Others will use the AI score to rank you against all the other applicants and decide whether or not you should move on to the next round. Either way, acing the one-way interview is your ticket through the door, and knowing what the AI is looking for will give you an advantage that many do not have. The key here is that once you know how you're being scored, you can practice and improve those scores. Some hiring platforms let you re-record your answers, but don't be fooled. Some of these one-way interview platforms, like Spark Hire, allow candidates to re-record their answers. However, that information is shown to the hiring managers. I've spoken to hiring managers who openly admit that they will reject a strong candidate simply because they feel that they've retried a question one too many times. In other words, you really only have one chance to get this right. The worst part is that no one is going to give you any feedback. HireVue won't tell you anything. No hiring platform will give you any advice on what to work on. Just better luck next time. This is why I built Voomer, because we all deserve to understand what we're up against. As job applicants, we need to know how we're being assessed. Voomer provides you with AI-powered feedback that will help you understand how you're being interpreted by AI algorithms. You'll be surprised how an answer you thought was really strong can be considered weak by an AI-powered algorithm. At the end of the day, practice makes perfect, but you have to know how you're being assessed and what you need to improve. It's a little scary knowing that you'll be assessed against the best employees at the companies that you're applying to, but we'll be here to help you every step of the way. Let me know in the comments below if you have any other questions about how these one-way interviews work, and I'll usually answer them within a day. Now, let's get you hired. Check out the rest of our channel for more interview tips, including things such as improving your camera and audio setup.